Hey everyone, sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but I have been moving, and during the time on the road to moving from one state to another, we vacationed. Hopefully I got back to everyone's comments. But anyways, so today, by the way, I'm Natalie, if I didn't say that already. Today I thought I would just give a little hope to everyone out there that is dealing with a narcissistic mother-in-law and feels alone, because a lot of the messages and comments I get from you guys is just that, oh my God, this is my story. How do you know my story? I'm going through the same thing. And I can tell you that, 60% of all marriages end because of meddling mother-in-laws. And so no, you're not alone. And I'm glad that my videos can reach out and help you. But during this time that you are dealing with a meddling mother-in-law or a narcissistic mother-in-law, the one thing that you do have on your side is that you have figured them out, that you have exposed them for who they are. Do I recommend you go and tell them, ha ha ha, I exposed you to the narc? No, because if you do that, the abuse is going to really ramp up, and it's just going to make your life a living hell even more. But with the knowledge that you have, you need to cherish that and keep it sacred, because you get to use that knowledge as a tool to fight against your narcissistic mother-in-law and to preserve the sanctity of your marriage by knowing that this person is after you, that they are trying to trigger you, that they want to get a reaction out of you. And so you're going to start preserving your character by not reacting. And as hard, trust me, I know, as hard as it is not to react to someone who is abusing you, in the long run, it's going to help you out in your relationship with your partner or your husband, wife, whatever. And it's going to be a tool that you get to use in this, situation. You'll have a tool to use, and that is, preserving yourself, the tool of preserving who you are as that good, wonderful individual, instead of letting this narcissist bring out the worst in you, because you don't want that narc to have anything on you to turn around and go smear you and point fingers at you and tell people, see, look at her reaction or his reaction. See, I told you, this is what their character is. So the more that you can preserve your character and preserve your outburst, the likelihood of the people that the narc is smearing you to will wake up to the fact that you are not that person that the narcissist is trying to expose you for. So by keeping a calm, collective, and cool attitude, people will see the nature of you, see your character, and that you're a good person. And then, because the narcissist exposes themselves through this tactic, they will start seeing that, oh my gosh, the narcissist is the one poking and prodding and smearing and, talking ugly about their daughter-in-law or son-in-law or whoever. And those people that are listening to the narcissist, and then they look at you and you have no reaction to what the narcissist is doing, they can't connect that in their brain. So they can't say, well, wait, she's not acting the way the narcissist is saying she's acting or he's acting. And so because they're trying to figure this out on their own too, they start to see that the narcissist is really the one with the problem. It's not you, because you haven't been reacting to, them antagonizing you, and you're keeping a cool about you, a collectiveness about you. You are showing everyone that, no, I'm a good person. The narcissist that is telling you, these lies about me is wrong. You're showing them, these people, this through your actions, through you acting calm and collective. And during this time that you're, having to tolerate your narcissistic in-law, you start to kind of teach yourself the techniques of how to deal with this individual when you're having to be around them, or when you hear that they're smearing you or telling your partner some type of lie or manipulative tactic that they're trying to use to break up your relationship. So you're starting to see that you're starting to see that you can use certain techniques and tools dealing with them where it's actually going to get under the narcissist's skin, because you're not reacting. You're staying cool, collective, and quiet. And because the narcissist is not getting this reaction out of you, and you are not making a fool of yourself, the narcissist will not have anything on you, and hopefully, eventually, the people that, the narcissist is talking crap about you to, they're not going to believe the narcissist. Because at this point, if you're reacting, they're going to believe the narcissist smear campaign. Because if you're acting an ass, people believe you're an ass, like I've said in my last few videos. And if you can find a way when, this narcissist is trying to smear you to people, if you can try to find a way to talk to the people that they're smearing you to in a manner that is not going to, have your character looking bad, maybe saying something like, well, it's really too bad that she feels like that about me. Well, it's really too bad that she's saying that about me. So you're not, if the flying monkeys or whoever it is comes and tells you what the narcissist is saying, you're not going to talk trash about the narcissist to these people. You're going to have a composure about yourself where no matter what this person tells you the narcissist says about you, it doesn't bother you. So you're going to kind of be like, well, it's really too bad that I can't have the relationship that I've always wanted with my my in-laws, because they think so, they don't think highly of me, and it's really too bad that they can't see who I am as a person and that they haven't given me a chance. So you're going to say things that are very neutral. You're going to say things that won't have you stepping out of character. I know I keep saying that, but you need to protect your character. You need to protect yourself, because if you go out and saying things like, oh, she's batshit crazy, oh, she's such a bitch, oh, whatever it might be that you actually really do feel about this person, and trust me, they deserve those feelings. You're not going to want to say things like that, because that's really not who you are. That's not who you are. Your character is who you are as a person, because when people get upset, when people, are nasty to them, they have the right to protect themselves. And sometimes when you're trying to protect yourself, you are stepping out of character because you're hurt. You can't believe that this person is actually saying and doing these things, because you're a good person. You know that you put effort into relationships to prove to people that I love you, you can trust me, I welcome you, you welcome me. Because that is who you are as a person. When someone makes you upset, you initially go into defensive mode because you're trying to prove to everyone that you're not like that. So you think by bad mouthing the other person, it's going to make them believe that you are that good person. But if ugly things are coming out of your mouth about this other person, then why should their flying monkeys or family members, friends, whoever it is that's telling you this, why should they believe that you're a good person if you're saying nasty things? You know what I mean? So you're going to have a shed full of tools that you're going to use at your own expense, and you have to figure out the tools that are necessary for the job. Is the tool being nasty and mean and malicious, or is the tool going to be calm, collective, quiet, considerate? You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like reverse psychology. Because the narcissist wants a reaction out of you, and because the narcissist also knows that when she goes and smears you, these people go back and tell you, because she, has this big scheme to get you to react, so that way those other people can see that the smearing that she has been doing about you is true. So you're not going to give in to what the narcissist wants, and you're going to use reverse psychology and stay calm, collective, quiet, considerate, courteous, and show these people that's not my character. What the narcissist is saying about me is not who I am. And then people start to believe that you are this good-natured, humble, nice person. And that every time the narcissist comes and runs their mouth to these people, smearing you, that you're allowing her to expose herself for who she is by preserving your character, preserving your nice, sweet nature. And this is the way that you can start exposing the narcissist, is by not reacting the way they want you to react. So if you react in the opposite way of what the narcissist expects you to react, you're really, by doing that, you are exposing the narcissist for her agenda and what she is about. If you have a sweet nature and the narcissist comes and plays the victim and says nasty, horrible things about you, if that happened, if you were that other person getting this information about someone, would you believe the sweet-natured person, the good person who doesn't react? Or would you believe the nasty, conniving person that is lying and smearing about you? Because we all know we have people in our lives off and on that love to talk crap about people. They love to smear people's name. And we all know when we encounter people like that, it makes us feel uncomfortable. It makes us not want to be around that person. And you can kind of, in a way, you can, from, a third person, see inside or outside, let's just say you're outside of the box and you're looking in the box. You can see that this whole scenario of what's going on with the narcissist, the person that's getting smeared, and the other person that they're smearing to, if you're looking inside the box, you can see that you would never trust the person who is talking crap about this other person if that other person has proven to you to be a good person. You wouldn't believe the narcissist. You would definitely believe the person who has composure, whose character looks great, who doesn't react. And so this, I know I keep going on and on about this, but this is the goal of the reverse psychology, and you're doing it to everyone. And honestly, if you are a good person, in some ways it's really not reverse psychology, you're just being yourself. And that's the goal, right? So You want to show people that you're a loving, kind person. And so you need to portray that in your everyday life. Because if you're not portraying that you're a good person, a loving, trustworthy person, then no one's going to believe you when the narcissist or whoever it is comes and smears you. They're going to believe the narcissist because you have proven to them who you are. You see what I'm saying? So you're definitely going to have to watch yourself around this narcissist when other people are coming and telling you things. And then you also want to protect yourself around the narcissist by never reacting, towards that narcissist, because they're looking for a reaction. They're looking for a response out of you that is not positive. They're looking for a response that's negative so they can play the victim. That's what all of this is about. Poor me. Look how he or she treats me. I'm a good mother or father-in-law. Why would this ever happen to me? This is their type of attitude. So you want to expose the fact that they are playing the victim and that you are actually the victim yourself. That's the goal. So if you are having to be around the narcissist, honestly, the best thing you can do is stay calm, collective, and quiet. Fold your hands, bite your tongue, whatever you need to do to hold back the frustrations and the reactions that they deserve. I mean, really, because they do deserve it. After everything they do to you, they deserve a negative reaction out of you because of what they have done to you. So you don't want to give them the satisfaction of giving them supply, letting them play the victim. And so you're going to have to find ways to protect your character and not to, I guess, you really just don't even want to be close. You don't want to try to get close to this person. You've already seen the mask slip, and you know who they are. And if you don't believe who they are, then you better start believing. Just like I think Oprah said, if someone shows you who they are, believe it. They're never going to change, no matter how much you wish and pray and throw money or whatever it is you think could change someone. They're not going to change. This is who they are. They have a cluster B personality disorder. They have a narcissistic personality disorder. Think about it. If somebody came to you and asked you to change your personality at the age you are, could you do it? You can't do it, because everything that you've experienced in life is what built your personality, your character, the traumas you went through, the good times you went through, the suffering you went through, the accomplishments you've made. This is what has built who you are and what your personality is. So, wishing and praying that your narcissist will change their personality, it's not going to happen. So you have to shut that reality of you wishing and praying for that down and start believing what you see and start protecting yourself and that relationship. That's the most important thing, is protecting it. So, Bryce, I'm on the phone, on the video, my son. So, in conclusion, the best thing you can do is do not try to build relationships with these people. They don't want one with you. This is the whole plan of making you feel unwanted and unwelcomed and pushing you out of the family, is that they don't care about you. So you have to start treating them in a way the same way, almost like a stranger. Would you go and tell a stranger your personal life? Would you react to a stranger if they say something negative to you? No, you'd be like, I don't even know that person. That person doesn't know me, and I don't care what they think about me. So that's the kind of attitude you have to have when you're dealing with these narcissists, because the most important aspect in all of this is your relationship with your partner. And and protecting yourself from abuse. It's not right to tolerate abuse for anyone. If someone is treating you poorly, then you wipe your hands clean of that situation and of that person. You distance yourself, you go no contact, you gray rock them, whatever it is that you need to do to protect who you are and to preserve your character, then that's what you have to do. They're not going to change. They have an agenda. And unfortunately, that agenda will be met if, number one, you don't wake up your partner to the abuse. Number two, distance yourself. And number three, don't trust or wish that they have a different mask or a personality, because it's not going to happen. So you have to really treat them like complete strangers and not share anything with these people, because they always use it against you. They always have an agenda. Anyways, guys, peace, love, and harmony. If you need to contact me at goodintentionslifecoaching@yahoo.com. Bye.